my beautiful people, and welcome to this week's weekly reading vlog, where this week we are going to do some reading. It is 9:20 on Monday evening. I am vlogging so late, but Daniel and I have had a really busy day moving furniture, taking furniture to the back garden that's going to the tip because it's like beyond repair. Like I had mold problems and stuff in my house, so it's like damaged. So it's not going to be any use to anybody because it's like deep in the wood. So it's been tipped, but I don't think we're going to be able to get to the tip until Thursday or Friday. So it's just kind of like chilling in my garden. So my living room is kind of upside down, but semi-organizedness upside down way is the best way I can describe that. But yeah, this week is a very busy week. We are both on holiday, but we have got a lot of stuff to do. So today has been a very hands-on, not been filming kind of day. And then we finished it with a KFC, which was delicious. Have not had a KFC in such a long time, and it was really tasty. But yeah, I just wanted to come on, welcome you guys to the vlog, let you know where Monday went, because there's not a lot of it. I'm away to go to bed because I am absolutely knackered, and fingers crossed when I wake up in the morning all of my joints won't be all inflamed and be annoying, because we've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow as well. Just so much to do because Daniel's moving in and his boys are meant to be coming tomorrow as well, so there's still so much work to do. So I'm getting up early tomorrow and getting the ball rolling, and fingers crossed everything will be a-okay. But welcome to this week. Hello my beautiful people. Hello little nest pets. It is Tuesday. It is late in the evening. It is... Sorry, my watch just told me that I achieved my goal. It is 8:25. Daniel and I have had a really busy day today. We have been getting our first food shop together. So that was all sorted, and then we were getting some cat bits and pieces because his boys are coming tomorrow. Daniel's stuff is coming to the house tomorrow. We've kind of been moving this room around so it looks a little bit different. There's like mess everywhere. So I am basically sitting down and resting because in the morning I'm getting up really early and then I'm getting stuff done. I have no reading updates for you, but it's just because I've been so busy. Do you have any reading updates, Nasa? Any reading updates? No. And I got rudely awakened at 2 a.m. this morning because my fire alarm decided the battery was going to run out. So every 30 seconds it basically beeped. And I had to go get the ladder and everything to take the battery out of it because there's a mains powered one. But when you've got a mains powered one, there's still a battery in it. So that was running out. What a disaster. So yeah, that rudely awakened me. And I was awake for like an hour during the night. So I am pretty sleepy. But we are going to go to bed soon. Is that right, Nasa? Going to go to bed soon? But I just wanted to pop on and say hello. I will hopefully do a bit more filming tomorrow because I feel like I've just been so busy and doing stuff that I've not been filming. But you will see that I was out and about in the world. I was at a park and there was like so I'm into Pokemon Go now. I played it years and years ago, but Daniel has been playing it since it came out. And I just got back into it again a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And every Tuesday there's like a spotlight hour. So we went to the park with Holly and her little boy. And we were just basically playing Pokemon Go in the park for an hour. And it was nice to like be outside, getting some fresh air, walking about. But it was really cold. So I'm glad that I'm home and cozy now. But I'm just going to have a cup of tea, watch an episode of Below Deck. Surprise, surprise. And then I'm going to get myself to bed because I am super sleepy. And Gunnar is doing something weird in the kitchen. I don't know what he's in amongst, but he's investigating something. But we're going to go to bed soon. Aren't we, Nessa? We're gonna go to bed soon. But I will see you all in the morning. Good morning, my beautiful people. It is Wednesday. Happy Jazz Hands Wednesday. There has been a lot of moving stuff around again this morning and putting stuff away and putting stuff into bin bags and organising things. And I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hello and that I am still vlogging. It's just there's a lot going on at this moment in time. And Daniel's cats are meant to be coming today as well. So it's all go, go, go. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to be filming of that because after last time, it was a bit of a volatile situation. So I obviously don't want to film that because that's really private. But yeah, my boys don't really seem that phased about stuff being moved about. They're quite used to me moving furniture and things about, so they're not that phased by that. I'm just currently going through things and like going through my bits and pieces that I'm like, I don't need this, like get rid of it, putting stuff into like charity bags because we're going to do a big charity run, and put stuff away. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just like lots of little bits of organising. Still done no reading, which is terrible, but I will hopefully get some reading done this evening, but it just depends how tired I am because I've just been absolutely knackered by the time I've been finished doing stuff. So fingers crossed I can maybe get at least like Solo Level in volume 2 or something read. That would be good. And I really need to start my April TBR for the Great Bookish TBR off because I've done none of that. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and update you on that. Another thing that has happened in my life that is like a first world problem but I'm really upset about is Twinings did a tea called Lapsang Souchong, and I'm pretty sure I've spoken about it before and I absolutely love it. It's like drinking a fire. It is such a smoky, delicious cup of tea, and they have discontinued it and I am raging. They have replaced it with something called Distinctively Smoky, which basically smells like a chemical swimming pool, and I refuse to drink it. I'm so annoyed. I bought a box of it, and the reviews and everything online are terrible, and everybody's so upset that they have replaced it with this diabolical replacement. I have went onto Amazon today, and Taylor's do a version of Lapsang, but it's like $9.99 for 60 tea bags. But I have done it. Ridiculous, but I have done it because I love that tea so much. But I'm furious. So Daniel and I are going to be on the hunt to find the last boxes of Lapsang by Twinings in supermarkets. There was none in Tesco yesterday. We're going to try Sainsbury's and Asda, but like that is my only hopes. So I have no idea what I'm going to do if I can't find it, and $9.99 is a lot of money for 60 tea bags. I mean, it works out about 17p a tea bag, but still, whew, yes. First world problem. Hello my beautiful people and happy Thursday. I can't believe it is Thursday already. Daniel and the boys have not fully moved in yet. There has been a lot of stuff to do in my house that has just not been done. I did not have the best day today. I had the worst migraine and I have the worst joint pain today, but that's just purely because I've been moving about for so much recently. So today was a little bit of a write-off. I'm just sitting here with little Nest pants. I have a small reading update for you. I've not read physically, but I have listened to about an hour and 10 minutes of the Half-Blood Prince today, and I only have 10 hours left of that audiobook. So I'm hoping that when I get up early tomorrow, I'm going to knock out a couple more hours of that because I've got a couple of things left to do, and then Daniel and the boys are coming over tomorrow morning. I feel like my holiday is just zipping by, and that is making me really sad. And I'm trying to like hold on to it as much as I can, but tomorrow's Friday, so it means I've only got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday left. 6 days. How has half of it gone already? Oh, it makes me so sad. But yeah, I am just watching an episode of Below Deck and then I'm going to bed because it is currently 8:10 and I'm hoping to get up and get an early start in the morning and get stuff done. But the house is looking good and there's space for Daniel and his boys and it's exciting, and we've been cat proofing and we've been doing all of these things to try and make it as nice as possible for a transition for them all moving in. So fingers crossed tomorrow is the day, and fingers crossed tomorrow I will get some reading done reading done, and I also have to film a birthday haul because I got quite a lot of books and I got Amazon vouchers for my birthday, and then I bought books with them, so I want to show you guys those bits and pieces that I got. But I'm just gonna sit here and get NASA cuddles until I go to bed in like an hour, and I will speak to you all tomorrow. Hello, sirs. Hello, little ones. Come on in. Happy Friday! Today is moving day. There's so much going on today. So this room is a state because all of Daniel's stuff is currently in this room. So this room has just got so much going on in it. But the living room, the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, the hallway is all sorted and ready for his boys to come in. So he is just doing the final trip before he brings the boys over. So he is bringing like their litter trays, their cat trays, their cat trees, their blankets, all of their smell is coming, and then we will be going to bring his boys over, and then we're gonna see what happens. And if you guys have been here for a while, you will know that the first merging of the cats did not go well, and this time it's kind of like, well, Daniel's moving in, so I really hope that it's gonna be okay. We're doing things a little bit differently. Last time we tried to separate them and Daniel's cat just did not react well to that at all. He just wanted to be introduced to the cats. He wanted to sort of see what was going on. He felt like there was just threats and he couldn't see them. So we are going to try and just kind of merge them together, have a little sniff of each other, figure each other out, and then separate them if we need to separate them, just because he felt really confused and didn't like being shut in and knew that they were on the opposite side of the door but he hadn't met them. So there's different things that we're doing. So everywhere that you read, it says to obviously separate them and to introduce them slowly, but we tried that last time and one of Daniel's cats just didn't react well to that. So we're changing it up a little bit, but it is different this time. They're going to have more of their thing. Well, they're going to have all of their things here. We're putting calming spray and everything down. So we're just going to let them kind of roam about, figure each other out, sniff. And then if anything severe happens with them and any of the boys start fighting or anything, we'll just obviously separate them. But, as a cat mom, I'm just kind of like, I'm scared in case something happens to one of them, either my boys or Daniel's boys, and I'm just kind of like, this is really scary. We're also going to be a 5-cat household, which is mental. I mean, 3 cats in a household is crazy, but 5 is like a lot. 3 is like my limit of the amount of cats to have, because I'm just like, okay, I can deal with 3 of you. But Daniel will be here as well, so it'll be 5 cats between us. So I know I can deal with 3 cats, so that's fine. So an additional 2 cats. I'm just really looking forward to like fast forwarding in time in like 2 or 3 months time, and it's like Daniel and I in the bed and then 5 cats in the bed and not having enough room because there's just too many cats in the bed. And I can't wait. I really hope that Morty, one of Daniel's cats, and NASA like curl up. They're like both ginger and I just want them to be little buddies. They both kind of have similar personalities and I just want them to like be best buds. And I think Siggy is definitely going to keep Frankie on his toes. I think Frankie loves chasing cats about and like gets on really well with kittens, so I'm really hoping that them two get on really well. I am quite worried about Gunnar though. Gunnar is a bit of a woos. He was the alpha in my house for a little while after Bowie passed away, but it was like a temporary position. He didn't want to interview for it. He didn't really want to do it. He was just like, okay. And then Ziggy came along, and Ziggy has definitely developed alpha attitude in this house. Like, that boy just does not listen to anything I say, doesn't listen to anything anyone else says. So I think Ziggy is going to be the alpha, which is going to be quite hard because Frankie is the alpha between him and Morty. So I think there's going to be a little bit of battling, but Ziggy can hold his own, and Frankie's coming up to being 7, so he'll be able to hold his own as well. I'm so scared about how they're going to interact, and I think it's just going to be such a stressful like first 48 hours. I think it's going to be hellish, and I think I'm going to come through here and hide every so often just for like 5 minutes. And then tomorrow we've got the tip run, but I'm going to be staying in the house with all the boys. while Daniel goes with my dad to empty stuff to the tip, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm going to be trying to look after 5 cats all on my own some. But the day is here, it's exciting, I'm very excited. I haven't lived with someone for quite some time, so it's going to be quite strange adjusting, but Daniel and I stay at each other's houses all the time, so we've kind of built up that kind of thing living together. But it is really weird having his stuff here, and it's going to be nice just not having to wait for him to come over, or like me going over to his and like packing a bag and stuff and like taking bits and pieces over and taking them back. All of that's going to be eliminated because it's just going to be like, you finish work, you come home, and your other half's there. So I am looking forward to all that stuff. I am also looking forward to all the boys bonding. I'm just really hoping that they're not too stressed and that they're all going to be okay. I think our biggest concern is the cats. Daniel and I know that we're fine. We know that living together is not going to be an issue, and we kind of work really well together. It's just the boys. We're just so worried about the boys. So yeah, I don't know if I will be vlogging much more today. We will just have to wait and see, because I think it's going to be quite a stressful time. But if there's any cute moments or anything, I will try and film them. But yeah, well, I have been doing reading as well. So whilst I've been tidying and doing little bits and pieces, I've listened to 2 hours of the Half-Blood Prince. So I've only got 6 hours left of that. So I'm hoping that over the weekend I'm going to get that finished, and then that will be the Half-Blood Prince done. And then I will only have the Deathly Hallows left to read, which is very exciting. I have thoroughly enjoyed listening to Stephen Fry on audiobooks, and I would highly recommend it if you love Harry Potter, or if you prefer to read audibly, that you listen to the Stephen Fry ones. And I got them on my library for free. They did have little bits of waiting lists. There was slight waiting times on them, but it wasn't actually too bad. So yes, that is my reading updates. Daniel and I do plan on doing some reading tonight, but it really depends how the boys and everything are. I want to get some solo leveling done. I think I want to read volumes 2 and 3, and I also want to get a bit more of Crave done. And I think Daniel's reading a Gears of War comic at the moment. I'm not sure. And I know he wants to get onto Saga Volume 3. So I will update you guys with that if we do get some reading done, and also expect Daniel to be more in the vlogs because, well, he's going to be living here. So yeah, this was quite a long update. Having a little sniff, smelling other cats and not knowing why. Hello my beautiful people, happy Saturday morning. I have done a tip run today. I am currently through in the bedroom with my boys. Daniel is at the other side of the house with his boys. There has been interactions. It has not been awful, but it has not been great. But Frankie is doing a lot better. He is very calm. There's only some things that are like kind of putting him off, so we've got them separate just now, and we're just gonna slowly introduce them at like different stages. So there's like the football and stuff on today, so we might let them mingle for a little bit after the football. Ziggy is not really feeling it, so I think I'm going to keep him out of that for just now because I want him to kind of calm down. And Gunnar and NASA seem absolutely fine. So yeah, it is definitely more successful than last time, but I think it's because this time round, obviously, like Daniel has moved in, like this is a thing, so we really need them to get on. But it's just slow and steady. So yeah, so it's quite strange because Daniel and I are like video chatting each other even though we're in different rooms. But yeah, you can see I have big bags under my eyes because I'm pretty sleepy, because it was an on-off evening. But anyway, it is all fine, it is positive, and we are moving forward, which is great. But because I'm kind of through here, I was thinking of catching up with YouTube because I'm so far behind with YouTube videos, and also getting some reading done. So I am going to think of what I'm going to read today, and then basically I'm just going to have a reading day and just chill. I think that is the best plan because I'm through here and it's nice and cozy with the boys, and I just feel like it would be quite nice to just have a reading day. And I've not really read a lot. I've only been listening to my audiobook, so I feel like this weekend could just be potential reading time. So I will come back with you with what I am planning on reading. Hello my beautiful people, happy Sunday. Did I come back with a TBR yesterday and what I was going to read? No. Did I do any reading? No. I ended up having a nap and then watching a documentary called the John Wayne Gacy tapes, like his confessional tapes. It's like a serial killer documentary. Really enjoyed it. I've not watched one of them for a really long time. I used to watch them all the time and then I stopped, but that one piqued my interest and I really enjoyed it. So if you like that type of thing, would highly recommend it. Cat update. We have progress. We still have them separated, but we do move them, let them mingle every so often, and it seems to be working quite well. So Frankie is currently eating catnip just now, and Morty's hiding in his pet carrier, because those two are kind of being hissy at each other, but it's definitely improved. It's a lot better. They're currently hissing at each other right now, and my boys are on the other side of the house. But Daniel and I are just away to go into town. We are going to leave them, not all the boys together, just these two together, my three together, to just make sure, like, there's, like, we're not just going to leave them in a room. That just doesn't make sense. But yeah, we're going to go into town and we're going to get a few bits and pieces just to get out of the house. I'm still on holiday for another couple of days, which is really nice. And yeah, this is the first time I've been outside in a little while. The weather is not incredibly great, but never mind. I will try and film as much as I can while I'm out and about, and hopefully this evening I will get some reading done, because all I've listened to reading wise this week is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I'm not even finished that, but I do have 4 hours left of that, so I have done some of that whilst I've not updated you on it. So it's been an audiobook kind of week. So some time has passed. It is currently 7 o'clock. I did not realise it was 7 o'clock. How did that happen? I thought I would just come on and show you guys what I got from Primark, because that is where Daniel and I went into town. We basically went to Primark and then got a McDonald's, and then we had stuff to help Daniel's mum and dad with, so then we had kind of a time limit, so we only went to Primark. But I got a few bits and pieces, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So from the men's section, I got these just jogging bottoms. I've basically been living in jogging bottoms recently since my operation, and these are a size small, and it says they were £6 on the label, but they were actually £5.50. I don't know why they were £5.50, but I love the fact that they were pink. If anyone knows me, I love pink. It's got a little back pocket and it's got little side pockets, and perfect. I can't wait to put them on. Then I got a hoodie, again in the male section, the man's section. I don't understand why there's sections, because to be honest, like, no matter what preference you are, you can wear clothes from like whichever. So yeah, so ignore that I've called it those sections, but that's obviously what they're called. I got this hoodie, and I got it in a medium because I like it a little bit bigger, but it's a Cartoon Network one and it's so cool. As a 90s kid, absolutely loved Cartoon Network, so yes, love it. Had to pick that up. That was a little bit more expensive. That was £16, but I really love it. It's got like Johnny Bravo on it. It's got Dexter's Lab. It's got Cow and Chicken. And a few others. I'm not 100% sure what the other ones are, but there we are. And then their sock game in Primark just now, Primark is really good. So I'm just gonna, bought underwear as well, but nobody needs to see that. So they have got Monsters Inc. socks. These are trainer socks. These were $3.50. So we've got Mike Strabansky, Sully, and that's their ones. I love Monsters Inc., so I had to get them. And then obviously Harry Potter ones. These are like longer ones. These are really cool. Like the little symbol on them is really cool. These were £4, so you get three sets in that one. And then I just got normal 7 pairs of training socks, but they're like all pinks apart from this color. Why this color is in it, is that heather? I'm not sure, but yes. So that was kind of my haul when I was out and about, so I thought I would share it with you guys. But it's 7 o'clock and I didn't realize it was that late, so I am going to get something to eat and do some reading, hopefully. But I just thought I would come in and show you guys that. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm so tired. It's almost 9. I think it is 9. So I've listened to a couple of hours of audiobook this week and that's pretty much it. But Daniel and the cats have moved in and we've got little Frankie here. So yeah, that is a wrap up of this week. Oops. Don't know what that was. Oh, Daniel's Gears of War comic book that he's currently reading. But yeah, next week will be a bit more productive, hopefully. I'm still on holiday Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I will hopefully get some reading done over the next couple of days. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm sorry it's been a bit mismatched. Oh. But I will see you again, same time, same place next week. See you later.